Princess Leonor wedding footage shocks Europe, live from Denmark 2026 celebration. It started like a memory, one Europe thought it had already lived. The royal wedding that once captured the hearts of millions was supposed to be history. But now, a year later, the story isn't over. Because shocking new footage from Princess Leonor's wedding celebration in Denmark has just surfaced, and what it reveals has stunned Europe. This wasn't just a royal replay. This was a revelation. The 2026 anniversary celebration, meant to be a quiet, private gathering, has turned into an international storm after previously unseen clips of the wedding day, filmed behind palace doors, leaked across European media. What began as a joyful memory has reignited emotions, controversy, and admiration all at once. And as Europe watches again, one thing is clear: Princess Leonor and Prince Christian's love story isn't finished, it's evolving right before our eyes. Let's go back to where it all began. When Princess Leonor of Asturias married Prince Christian of Denmark in 2025, it wasn't just a wedding, it was a global phenomenon. Spain and Denmark united, royal watchers around the world cried tears of joy, and millions watched the young royals promise each other forever. But what no one saw, until now, were the moments the cameras missed. The laughter, the emotion, the silent tensions behind the smiles. The newly released footage opens with an intimate scene: Leonor, moments before walking down the aisle, standing alone near a cathedral window. She's holding a letter, a handwritten note said to be from Queen Letizia. Her mother's words, barely audible through the faint recording, say, "You are the bridge between our past and our future." Led with heart, not fear, Leonor takes a deep breath, folds the letter, and whispers something to herself: "I will." That single moment, never seen before, has melted hearts across Europe. But the tenderness of the video isn't the only thing making headlines. What's truly shocked viewers is how vulnerable, and real, the footage feels. Gone is the perfect choreography of royal events. This is authenticity, captured raw. The next clip shows King Felipe, visibly emotional, adjusting Leonor's veil with trembling hands. "You've grown stronger than I ever imagined," he says softly. Those words, spoken father to daughter, reveal a side of royalty the world rarely sees: human, fragile, and deeply personal. As the footage continues, there's a scene that's gone viral, the exact moment Leonor and Christian exchange private vows, recorded from a low angle near the altar. Unlike the public exchange, these weren't part of the official broadcast. Their words are quiet, barely whispered. "No crown, no country, no rule, just us," Christian says. Leonor replies, "Then we rule with love." The crowd online calls it the most emotional royal vow in modern history. But what truly shocked viewers came minutes later in the leaked video, a moment of tension that most had never imagined. During the official family portraits, a faint argument can be heard between members of the Spanish royal household and Danish staff. Reports suggest there was disagreement about which family would stand center in the photograph, a symbolic issue of hierarchy. The video captures Queen Letizia stepping in, calm but firm, saying, "This day belongs to them, not to us." That one sentence silenced the debate, and has since been praised as a defining act of grace. As this footage spread online, royal fans and critics alike began debating what it truly revealed: a monarchy that's evolving, softening, and daring to be real. But behind the headlines, there's another layer. Because the timing of this footage, released just as the 2026 celebration began in Copenhagen, raises new questions. Was it a leak, or a strategic move by the royal houses to reframe their image? At the 2026 celebration, which took place at Amalienborg Palace, the couple appeared calm, united, and glowing with maturity. Leonor's look was symbolic, a subtle nod to her heritage, a Spanish pearl crown paired with a minimalist Danish gown. The world saw a young queen in the making, confident and poised beside her husband. Their first anniversary wasn't just a reminder of their wedding, it was a statement of continuity. But what captured everyone's attention that evening wasn't the ceremony, it was the speech. Leonor, speaking for the first time publicly since her wedding, addressed the footage directly. Her words stunned the audience. "You've seen the polished parts of us. Maybe it's time you see the truth. Because behind every perfect photo is a moment of fear, love, and faith." "We are not symbols, we are people trying to lead with humanity." That statement, "We are people trying to lead with humanity," immediately trended across Europe. It broke the mold of royal detachment and marked the start of what many are calling the Leonor era, a new wave of monarchy defined by openness, empathy, and authenticity. As she spoke, Christian watched her with unmistakable pride. When she finished, he simply took her hand and kissed it. No grand gesture, no royal protocol, just love, quiet and powerful. Yet not everyone was comfortable. Behind palace walls, insiders whisper that some senior members of European royalty felt Leonor's honesty crossed traditional lines. One unnamed royal aide reportedly said, "Monarchs are meant to inspire, not confess." But younger audiences across the continent saw it differently. To them, Leonor isn't breaking tradition. She's redefining it. And that's where the curiosity deepens. Because this new footage doesn't just show what happened, it hints at what's next. In one unseen clip from the 2025 wedding rehearsal, Leonor is heard discussing her future role as queen with Christian. She says, "If I inherit Spain, and you inherit Denmark, we'll be two leaders with two thrones, but one vision." He responds, "Then let's make Europe proud." The authenticity of that exchange has reignited talk about the couple's long-term influence on European unity, not politically, but symbolically. Could they represent the dawn of a new, collaborative monarchy across nations? The 2026 footage also captures more intimate details: the laughter between Leonor and her sister Sophia, Queen Letitia's tender glance toward her husband, even Queen Margrethe smiling proudly during the reception. These human touches have turned what was once royal protocol into a living, breathing love story. And yet, the most heart-stopping moment appears near the end of the footage. As Leonor and Christian share their first dance, the camera pans toward the cathedral balcony, revealing a quiet, unscripted gesture. The newlyweds pause as the choir begins to sing, "Only Love," a blend of Spanish and Danish lyrics. Leonor leans in and whispers something to Christian. He nods, and the two exchange a look of deep understanding. Viewers have speculated endlessly about what she said. Lip readers believe it was three simple words: "We made history." And she was right. Because today, as Europe revisits these unseen moments, it isn't just nostalgia, it's realization. This is what modern royalty looks like: transparent, emotional, real. The kind that doesn't just wear crowns, but carries them with purpose. The 2026 Denmark celebration, meant to honor 1 year of marriage, has now reignited global fascination. But beneath the glitz and headlines, it has revealed something more powerful: that love, when sincere, can transform even the oldest institutions. Princess Leonor's story isn't about perfection. It's about courage, the courage to be seen, to be vulnerable, and to lead differently. She isn't just Spain's next queen, she's becoming Europe's most relatable royal voice. And that's precisely why this footage has struck such a deep chord. As the final images of the celebration fade, Leonor and Christian waving from the Amalienborg balcony, fireworks cascading over Copenhagen's night sky, the message feels undeniable: royalty is changing before our eyes. This isn't the fairy tale monarchy of the past. It's the era of authenticity, where love speaks louder than tradition, and truth shines brighter than ceremony. Princess Leonor of Asturias, the once shy heir-turned symbol of modern royalty, has proven that a single wedding can echo far beyond vows and crowns. It can redefine what it means to lead. And as the world watches this new footage unfold, one truth stands unshaken: the story of Leonor and Christian isn't a chapter closed, its history still being written, live from Denmark, and felt across the heart of Europe.